All right. Take a look through that legislation and let us know if it's comprehensive.
Do you want me to read it all right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And for the room, we are not to interject with his thought process.
Mm-hmm.
So that way we're not like influencing any conclusions. Everyone got cooked. I know. That's why I had to pull us back. And I'm like, no. Bad. I mean, I saw people in chat getting confused too, because we went down this like hypothetical line of thinking that has no validity in reality. Because you can't slash me some of these things. But I do think that the simplest solution was removing the header saying up to 1 gram. Because for some reason we kept falling back into let's do the math on the joints. And that needs to make sense when the reality is it doesn't. Right? Because even in real life, you can do certain things. You can have certain things that don't need to add up. Like, you don't need every fucking matrix solution to, you know. Yeah, taking the weight off. Yeah. I think that's what was causing the math confusion. Yeah, that's why I want to take away. That's why I took it away. From there is the weight is irrelevant. The weight just makes people fucking calculate things out, but no one should have to calculate shit unless there's an arrest. Nothing needs to be clarified, man. We don't need to answer pedantic questions in the legislation. Anything that enters into the realm of pedanticness doesn't need to be covered by this legislation.
So 6 grams or less is going to be decriminalized. That what I'm reading.
Well, it's
yes.
6 grams or less.
Hold on.
Sorry, go.
Yes. However, only in certain combinations.
Okay. I mean, I see the chart. So my first question, I don't necessarily have a problem with this. As long as people are aware that if you smoke a joint and then you get into a car, that still would qualify you for driving while intoxicated.
Yeah.
or under the influence.
I don't think we need to call that out specifically. Since that's already covered by DUI. Does the chop make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything in there that you think might be confusing? I stopped Abby there because I know she was going to add some confusion. We want to hear direct questions by him.
Confusing, no. As far as the chart goes, I think this is pretty straightforward for the most part.
So may I ask you, what size baggies are we talking about?
Oh my
As far as
God.
I'm aware, the only baggies I've ever seen are 1 gram.
Okay, easy.
I have personally only ever seen that, and I don't know anyone in the PD who's seen a baggie that weighs more than 1 gram, like an individual one.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay.
Are you going to be, so if it's going to be 6 grams or less, is that going to be coming in unison with some kind of other legislation, I'm assuming, as far as where people are going to be able to get this from? Because it's still technically illegal to grow marijuana on your own, no?
I mean, you know, however they acquire it, right? Is there, you're asking whether there's going to be dispensaries and legal grow houses? Yes, but that's going to come down the line. You know.
Okay.
Officer, are you suggesting it would be a good idea for us to allow people to have 1 marijuana plant on their property?
I would have to seriously think about that and weigh the pros and cons of what that would entail.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I think.
Go ahead. Let's not. Let's not go down that line.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I was. My brain works in a certain way, and when I think of people individually growing,
it's
I'm
kind of
thinking about
irrelevant.
regulation. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you see this like altering the way police procedure currently works?
As far as marijuana goes, I'm just going to shoot you straight here. It's sort of like when the speed limits and the stop and go was put into place.
It doesn't matter. He's
people
right.
who usually are
Literally even
breaking
chats
laws like
overcooking
this are
with this
breaking
overcooked
them,
conversation.
Not barely, but by miles. So I think, to be fair, allowing for 6 grams or less to be decriminalized will make a negligible difference for the PD, personally, from what I've seen at least.
Okay. All right. Easy. Thank you so much for your time, Nekoda. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you need anything else?
No, that should be good.
Need anything else, please let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Do we want to go to that town hall?
I think it may be worthwhile, but let's wrap this up.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.